We need rent control, and we need it today. Finish the job.
On Saturday, City Life Vida Urbana and residents of Dorchester gathered at Town Field for a rally in support of rent control and tenant organizing. Along with Dorchester Not for Sale, activists addressed housing challenges and raised awareness about rent control.
And that means building in more robust tenant protections. That means policies like rent control, which we acknowledge are a critical first step in solving the housing issues and the housing crisis, along with a myriad of other solutions, right? But that's the first step, stabilizing people's rents so people can, one, stay in their homes and not have to be perpetually at risk of evictions or going to court, but also be able to map out the rest of their lives.
It's gonna allow people more of that income that they work so hard for. It's gonna allow them to enjoy the fruits of their labor. It's gonna allow them to spend money towards daycare, medical bills, utilities, money that they're struggling to pay now, falling behind on all of these things, not being able to buy medicine, not being able to pay your bills, your lights, your electricity on time. Rent control is gonna help people stay in their homes. It's gonna give people more life.
The rally drew in a diverse crowd of tenants, homeowners, and supporters, gathered under banners and signs calling for change.
We want rent control. We know we need a lot of various solutions. When we see luxury development exploding through, our city, our state, when the narrative is that we have a housing shortage, we know that we actually have an affordability shortage. Building more housing alone is not going to solve the issue. We need solutions like rent control, and we need other solutions for the city to enact before they start green lighting zoning changes that accelerate the pace of development.
We know we need more housing, but we know that has to be, whether it's in Dorchester or in Worcester or in Springfield, it has to be housing that meets the needs of our people, that is truly affordable for our communities. And we can't allow developers to just continue to build luxury and market rate housing and not provide the critical anti-displacement protections we need, like rent control.
We need to know how much our rent is going to be every year so we can plan for it, so we can have a window of time that we can afford our rents. At this rate, we are living in a very insecure way. We don't know when our rents will go up. We don't know how much it will be. We have to use a lot of our rent money for that we could use for food, for education, for travel even. There's so many things that I was able to do under rent control that I can't do myself.
Through the power of the people, tenant associations have the ability to transform communities, strengthening voices and pushing back against landlords.
Having a tenants association gives you power. It gives you collective power. When you stand as an individual, the landlord can ignore you easily or can evict you easily. It's sort of like just brushing something off. But if you have a collective group, it's not so easy. Not only do you have more voice together, but you also attract more attention, and they don't like it.
By coming together, these activists show that collective action can lead to meaningful change, offering a pathway to a more secure and stable future for their communities.
We're here, we're going to stand shoulder to shoulder with all of our neighbors, with residents across the city to demand that we're protected and we're going to protect each other.